Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, my people? Salute, 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 my good people. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Happy Monday. Let's get this week going. Let's get it cranked up in this joint. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Let me go to one quick sec. Here we go. Let's have everything I need set up. All right. There we go. Let's see. Salute, Pink Meadows. Salute to the Queen, first one in the building. How you doing, Pink? Shout out to my honey bun, Quee 42. What's good, beautiful? TWT in the building. First lady, how you doing, my love? Brian Corbett, TWT in the building. Salute, my brother. What's poppin'? MP, what the fuck? TWT in the building. Salute, brother. What's going down, man? What it do's? PGH Big Dog. Salute, bro. What's going down? Pittsburgh in the building. Shawa Allah, what's good, sis? 77, what's happening? Those are the Queen, what's going down? All right, let me drop some of these flames in here. I got my other device up so I can see the chat going. William Old School, salute to you, OG. What's good with you, bruh? What's going on? I feel you. Hey, get that money, William Old School. I already know, man. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Stay long as you can, do what you gotta do. Take care of business. That's gonna come first always. I appreciate anybody time, whether it's 1 minute or 100 minutes. I appreciate y'all time as always. Okay. We got eight in here. We got eight lights. We up to par. So we rolling. We good. So, all right. So I see you on Twitter still, you know what I'm saying? Uh I believe it was like an interview or something with Brian Custer. He was talking to Keyshawn, I believe. And, they still talking about, the Frank Martin, that's the fight that he wants. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I really hope that he pursue and push that to Top Rank and to Bob Arum so he can really try to, get a cross promotion deal, get this fight done. So if you calling for it, you say that's what you want, all that bet. Cool. Now let's see if he pushes Top Rank to go ahead and try to get that fight situated and make it happen. Now, I would love if he does do that. That would be great. Like that'd be great. But will we get it? So, you know what I'm saying? If for some reason it doesn't start to pan out or come into fruition, they gonna start to say he looking like he crowd chasing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a dope fight. Keyshawn versus Frank. But if we can't get that, like why not go after Abdul Mason then, Keyshawn? Cause see, I honestly feel like Frank Martin is a tier above um Keyshawn Davis. That's just my personal opinion. And I just feel like if based on the amount of fights, hey, Abdullah right there. You know what I'm saying? He's right there. There's some other youngsters that's coming up too. So y'all all in the same boat. But hey, if the fights, because simple fact, your last two opponents have combined for at least 75 plus fights. So it really doesn't matter about, the amount of fights because you already fighting people. They got 30 and 40 plus fights. So how about this? See if Bob Arum will push and try to get you that fight with Frank One. I would love to see it. Let us see that. Let us get that. That'd be a dope fight. Now, if all works out, Lord willing, because EJ did say that him and Bud have been in conversation and all that stuff. So I gotta take Earl's word because he haven't lied to us. So if they can get that done, Lord willing, Spence and Bud finally, if they can, put them on the undercard. Put Boots on the undercard. Skywalker Boxing. TWT, my brother, what's going on, man? You know, so I feel like that'll be uh that'll be a dope way to set up the card. But I'm saying, it all depends on how it goes and if they actually can get that fight done finally for once and go from there. So who knows? Johnny Q, salute to the brother. What's good? Skywalker Boxing, my brother TWT. Let me drop your flame for you, my bro. Good show last night, man. Just got a little crowded and I got tied up, man, so I couldn't hop up on the panel. That's why I just made sure I just stay in the chat and some support. You know what I'm saying? Cena, Miss Skywalker, salute to the queen. What's going on, Cena? How you doing, sis? Just do boxing. Salute to you, bro. What's going down? Uh, Let me drop it out flame real quick. So that's how. At last flame for you, my bro, Josh Sanders, 86. TWT in the building. You know, so it'll be dope if you can get like a Keyshawn and Frank Martin under on the Spence and Bud undercard if that fight happens. But either way it goes, it's a dope fight. But I just don't want it to be a lot of looking like a lot of cap and cloud chasing, man. Because we want some stuff that's reasonable. You know what I'm saying? They need to push for these fights since the promoters work for them, right? You know what I'm saying? That was what his big brother, allegedly said. The promoters work for, you know, us. And us meaning the fighters in a sense. So um I see. We'll see. So that's how I'm looking at it. We'll see how that shake out. I'm not sure. But then we got so I hope everybody got to see the Spence and Bud the Spence interview. Him and his lady just got to breaking down life, um, things he been through, how he's feeling, and he just got to tell a lot of people, what I'm saying, what he was going through mentally and physically, with both accidents, the eye surgery and things of that nature. And like you never know what one person may go through because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You can assume just because he seems and he shows that he's, a strong individual and still go out there and perform Doesn't mean that he's above reproach in the sense of he's not human. He's a human being. You know, he goes through things just like everybody else goes through. Nothing else is gonna change about that. Jeff Lopez, what's good with you, bro? Salute to you. You know, he gonna go through situations and problems just like everybody else in life. You know what I'm saying? He just happened to be able to mask it, go in there, perform, and still whoop ass. Either even with PTSD, you know what I'm saying, plaguing his mind. Like he even said, like he can't even drive near a wall because it makes him paranoid. You know what I'm saying? And you know he might start panicking and freaking out. You know, now that's crazy. Miss Just Do. Salute to the queen. What's going on, Tahir? How you feeling? How you feeling? Hope you and the baby doing well. You know, hope you progressing well. Hope everything is all good, running smoothly. Hope you're feeling great. You know, so that's where I'm at, man. You look at the man, you go in there and perform. Like we thought he did a great job against Danny Garcia, but he even said he asked his woman, like, baby, did I do well? How did I look? That's all that matter. Glad y'all doing well. Tahira, you know, pray for, safe travel, safe delivery, all that good shit. Until y'all bundle of joy get here, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. King Corleone, what's good with you, bruh? Salute to you. You know? And like the accident, like his hips will be hurting. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's just going through like the growing pains and like probably like bone bruises from banging and hitting the concrete. You know what I'm saying? And like we don't know, you know what I'm saying, how long that took. He's like he good now, it don't bother him now. But it was a process, you know, for him to get back situated. And you know, being he went through depression, yeah, anxiety, like PTSD that comes with having PTSD. You know, people will be worried about, you know. So that's why it's like that makes you should respect the man more. He letting you know I dealt with this and I was still able to go out here and perform at a championship level and still get the job done, make money, and provide for my family in spite of me going through the things I'm going through. Byron Bradley, what's good with you, bro? What's happening, my guy? You know what I'm saying? Like that right there should let you know how much more resilient that this guy is. And you got to be a strong minded and a strong willed individual to have PTSD and other things going like that. And then, bam, Big Ray, what's good with you, my guy? Salute. That right there, let me know. Like he is mentally tough. He is mentally and he's battle tested. Mental fortitude. Like his mental to be able to go through that and have that going on and still go perform. We thought he looked good. We know he'll be shaking off rust against Danny Garcia, but hell, Earl looked damn good. Hmm. You know what I'm saying? So to his standard, he asked his girl, did he do good? You know what I'm saying? So they let you know he believes and he thinks highly in his work and his craft. Like after a layoff, that was a damn good performance. And he still went out there and produced and clearly and decisively won. It wasn't like it was a close fight. He got on Danny ass real quick. 9-3 easy at worst. You know what I'm saying? So he just letting people know whether I was 60, 70, 80, 90, or 100%. I feel like I still can beat these guys. Like, so him at 100%, how do you think he feel about it? You feel like he can beat and he levels above him. Means like, because if I wasn't fully locked in and y'all still couldn't get me, what are you gonna do when I'm fully locked in? That's what the message I took from that. I took that a young man got some money, his with a crazy immaculate work ethic that he worked out so hard. So if he partied, he worked out 2 times harder than he partied. You know what I'm saying? You can do that for a while because when you young, when you in your 20s, you can bounce back and recover. You can get drunk, you can get high, you can go to sleep, take a shower, eat, and wake up and shake back like ha ha. Two shakes of a rabbit's tail. Like boop boop, you good. Detroit BC, what's good with you, my guy? You know what I'm saying? And you wake up and you good. Do it all over again, like nothing happened. 4 to 6 hours of sleep, get up, bam, you gone. Big dog Willie. Hashtag Kun is back. Hashtag TWT, my bro. What's good with you, big dog? Salute, fam. Salute to the TWT family. Kun says, what's up? Too. Facts. Tell Kun I said, what it do? Smoke up. Appreciate you with the $2 super chat, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that man gonna be he got a problem. He has a nutritionist, so his weight is right. He keep himself going. You know what I'm saying? He's self motivated. He's been humbled. He's made money. He's forked it off. Party. Unfortunately, sometimes the Lord will give you signs like slow down, my son, or slow down, my daughter. In this case, you're talking about EJ. Slow down, son. Throw you a warning. The car wreck was a major. That wasn't one red flag. That was like three. That was blinking like Vegas lights flashing. Like, hey, I got you here for a reason, but I can take it away as well. Boom. Then he even said after the what's the name, he was he was still, you know what I'm saying, going out. He didn't say necessarily if he was like getting faded or drinking it like that, but he did specify he was still going out. But some people they just want to be in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Like they go to the club and they want to be in the environment atmosphere because they're used to doing it. So they keep doing it, So that's why some people do it because they want to be in their own. They want to be around the element. Whether they get faded or not, they just want to be around it. But still, like you gotta take heed of messages. And some people they really don't want to take heed to messages. Like they are there. You know what I'm saying? People gonna, the Lord will give you a sign, you know, one that comes before destruction. And he was just having to be a blessed individual that uh is highly favored by the Lord and got a ton of talent and a crazy pain threshold, drive and work ethic, and heart of a 6'6" person. Like thoroughbred boxing, what's good with you, bro? Have you ever listened? Salute to you, brothers. What's going down? You know, like the wheel when everybody, what I'm saying, wrote him off, said that he was done. EJ are gonna be a shell of himself and all that good stuff like that. Everybody assumed like, yeah, he not gonna come back from it. He not gonna be the same guy. No, he probably not gonna be the same person because you're supposed to get, long as if you healthy and Lord willing, you able to continue to fight. You're supposed to get better. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to become better. If you're able to still physically go out and perform as you once has, you're supposed to get wiser, learn from your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? put yourself in position to become an even better and doper fighter. You know what I'm saying? You know, take those, you know what I'm saying, those losses that you maybe took in life with time, whether it was from boxing, from family, because you have to heal and things like that. Take those as lessons and learn from applying to become a better individual, a better man, better father, better fiance to, you know, to his woman, and you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then you can apply it, clean up that stuff, then you can apply it even more uh laser focus on your career because see now you remove some things that might have been hindering you or had you, you know what I'm saying, not being at your full potential. You know what I'm saying? No evidence 340, what's good with you, bro? 88 Sports Talk, what's good, bro? What's salute to the fam 88. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking at and I'm taking from the fact that EJ has molded and grew and matured from the lessons, the losses that he had experienced and endured mentally, physically, and spiritually. Like it's there people like, oh, he drunk. Man, the dude just a laid back, you know what I'm saying, low vibrating energy dude. Like every time you see him, he's not drunk. Like it's just disrespectful every time that y'all see this man. And he just, you know, opening up and telling people, you know what I'm saying, what he been through. Y'all want to say that the man is drunk all the time. Like the disrespect. Like just enjoy and intake what the man is telling y'all. He ain't gotta make up no shit because in fact he went through this shit. Everybody know his everything he's been through is public knowledge. Both accidents. The torn retina. All of this public knowledge is documented. We know what was going on, but have you seen it since then? Nah. Like, damn. It's funny. They forgive who they want to forgive. Like Tyson Fury can pop dirty, boy nuts, you know what I'm saying? All, you know, steroids, coke, it don't matter. He can be forgiven and they act like it never happened. But you got some of us haters and because they not seeing the fighter that you wanna talk about or that you favor or you in love with, and now you wanna hate on. Come on, he's still a drunk. Not just the old media, but some people that look just like Earl still doing that. I'm like, it's sad and it's pathetic. Sad. People still want to talk about all that other old shit. But let them be in EJ shoes and you to move forward and progress in your life, and everybody still want to just hang that shit all in your face for no ungodly, crazy fucking reason. They'll be mad and all upset because they still talk about it and I done grew into a better person now. But they just keep talking about me. You don't want them to be done. Can you stop talking about it? Can you stop talking about it? Oh, it's ironic. You don't want them to stop talking about your ass if it was you that had went through what EJ went through. Yeah, selective outrage, honey bun. You already know. And that's the crazy thing. Crazy. They pick and choose. It's selective outrage. It's selective love. It's selective hate. It's selective praise. It's selective rules when it comes to sanctioning bodies for certain champions. It's alert. Everything is selective. It's all about who they want to select, who fits the bill or in that inner circle, in the crowd to be selected. Teach what's good with you, my guy. Salute to you. You understand? So they'll be fake, you know, supporting you and loving you in the media. Like, yeah, Devontae Davis, Earl Spence, Devin Haney, all them, they're so good, they're so great, yada, 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 yada. Let them favor another fighter that's a rival or in the same division, and they've been praising them, putting on the pedestal. Everything that they were saying about those other fighters is going to go out the window because see now they got to start to give some of that attention back to that fighter that they choose and that they love, because they can't be showing more love and more respect to the rival. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's some type of agenda or some narrative that they trying to create for perception's sake. You know what I'm saying? So they can't be you know a fan, super fan of Loma and giving too much credit to Tank and Dev when Dev and Loma about to fight, because how would it look on you know what they're trying to push. I'm just saying. Hmm. Appreciate that, B Brad. Appreciate that, Byron. What would you rather? 3% of a million? 3% of 300K? Easy question. The first. It's the same thing though. It make them look. It make it look. It make it look the same on paper, right? You be like, oh, I'm getting 3% of a million. Yeah. Hmm. But then if you get 3% of 300K, whoo, whoo, shit. I take them both. Don't get it twisted. I'll take them both. Right down today, I'll take both of those percentages. You feel me? Hmm. No questions asked. I'll take it. Hmm. You know what I'm saying? But they eating though. They can bend and twist and contort the rules how they see them fit, however they want to, when they want to, and like this is where people get the belts don't matter. Like when you get like Tyson Fury and Canelo and people that get like magic carpet rolled through like they sanctioning bodies and they got a belt and they pick and choose and lay out and change the mandatory length form or whatever the case before they have to fight again. Whatever the case may be, right? They might be a champion, but then you get a champion that's actually doing what's supposed to be done, and they give them shit. They give them hell. Like they send them through the ringer. It's sad and unfortunate because they actually moving like a champ's supposed to, and the other party might not. So then when a person had a belt, it kind of make people feel like, well, damn, do the belt really matter? Because I couldn't do what they were allowed to do. So does my belt have different rules? Because I'm in a different weight division and we got the same belts? No, they don't have different. That's not why they have different rules. Why they have different rules is because the rules of engagement for black fighters are different. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Based on your race, your rules are different, especially in boxing. Depending on who you are, your status, how much money you bring, the rules will be different for you. If you are a draw, you bring in money, they'll most likely bend and do things for you. If you happen to be, of the darker complexion or copper skin tone, almond brown skin tone, and things of that nature, sandpaper brown, all that stuff like that. If you can entertain and you can bring attention and viewership and bring some nice little penny, oh yeah, you good. You good. You in the mix. But if you don't bring that bag like that and you're a good fighter, you good, but mm, yeah, they'll treat you secondary. See, unfortunately, the people that run boxing have made this thing so much cater on business that they shifted the trajectory and the foundation of boxing. You see what I'm saying? You know how like hockey hockey teams and basketball teams share the same arena and how they flip the floor? That seemed like what they did, you know what I'm saying, in boxing. Like they focused on the revenue and the viewership and the bag so much that it kind of like make people that are actually getting like quality accolades and opponents and building a solid resume, it kind of make them get pushed to the back seat. You see what I'm saying? Like it kind of get dismissed, it's undermined because people are so focused on revenue. Yeah, that's great. But people are not going to remember revenue when you talk about a fighter's legacy. You understand? You're not going to talk about that. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. What's good with you, bro? Salute, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's okay. Like, they should be talked about as much together in the same sentence. Like, people should be telling them, like, yeah, get them accolades and the bag at the same time. One don't go without the other. Because when their career over, everybody not gonna remember all them damn numbers and tickets. You can go research it, but they will remember how many belts and how many divisions you was in. You know, they will tell you that. Oh, 5, 6 time such and such champion, 3, 4, 5 weight division champion, da 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 da, former undisputed, da 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 da. Yeah, they gonna give you all that. They're gonna give you all that. So I mean, people need to tell them get both of them, get your money, get your worth. You know, based on your body and work and the work that you put in, your value. Get your money and get the best fights possible. Getting the best fights possible, that's cementing your legacy right there. Your resume and everything. Straight up. No questions asked. Y'all already know. Get paid though. They gonna chunk you that bag, get that shit. Hell yeah, go get it. But don't forget, your resume gonna be etched in stone. That's what people can go research. They can research them numbers too. But when they pull up your box, Rick, it's gonna show your resume. It's gonna show whether you fought for a championship, whether you did all those things. It's gonna show that. You're gonna have to go hit Google to go see how many pay-per-view numbers it sold and what they network is and all that shit like that. Yeah, knockout. I know you got. I already know. I already know you got something, my brother. I already know. I'm gonna hit you on the back end. We'll shoot the shit on some. But I already know. Um, just know I got you. I understand. I got you. I got you, KO. I understand, my guy. But I guarantee you, when he break it down and explain his reasoning, y'all will understand. I'm not gonna say nothing because I know how my guy moves. So yeah. Tune in 7:30. He gonna break it down for y'all. He gonna break it down for y'all. No problem. I know everybody is wondering. Everybody want to know. They got questions. They like what's going on. My brother is gonna break it down for y'all. You feel me? Hmm. He gonna break it down for you. No cap. when has he lied to y'all? So I know everybody seen the post. He in here now, 7:30 tonight. He put it in here. He will be live to break that shit down. Y'all got that's when the time to ask him his questions. Then you know, yep. Jelly B 4280. What's good, B? Salute, bro. So just know, knockout. We right here behind you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Next endeavor, next venture. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So but back to EJ though, man. People got to put some more respect on his name. Unfortunately, real ones gonna put more respect and understand and see that he was going through stuff and still let her performing. But others that just wanna slander and hate him, they gonna keep doing the same shit. Like nothing really gonna change in their behavior, they movement. It's all gonna still be the same type of, you know, just low budget hate and slander. See, look how he talking. See, he drunk. He drunk. Like man, like man, can a dude just be laid back, low vibration, low energy, and just be to himself? But they assume every time he do an interview, oh, his eyes look low. He's drunk. He high. Like god damn, get off that man dick. Like seriously, get off that man jock, man. Like damn, like he got a woman for that. Like man, shit just be weird. Like bruh, y'all they kill me so much. Hate is real. That's a very jealous, envious trait right there. Hatred. Hmm. And clout is too, because you may not be hating, but you sure is capping and mention them so you can, elevate your name and your brand. Sure do. They sure attach themselves to the Earl Spences, the Tank Davis, the Deontay Wilders, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Mel and Mal Charlo. You see what I'm saying? Like damn. But they say a whole lot about him. But people sure do just pull and tug on their name. OTB Boxing School. Salute to my brother. What's good? TFT in this jump. Drop your flame, bro. Like, yeah. It's sad though. Man ain't lied to us. He told us the truth. He said he talking to him personally. So now I gotta believe it. So maybe, just maybe, hopefully, you know how you and a person might not fully see eye to eye, right? But at the same time, um, you got a mutual respect for what they do. They got a mutual respect for what you do because y'all in the same profession and the same craft. You know what I'm saying? And he even said in the interview, they talked about boxing for about 10 minutes. And then after that, it was all about, family life and, fighting each other and other things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, maybe he got a better feel of even more of who EJ is as a man and as a person and what he's standing on. Not what the media is saying, not what, hater channels on YouTube and slander channels and agenda based pushes and stuff like that. Maybe he needed and wanted to get more of a feel of who Earl Spence is as a man. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Maybe that is what could have happened. I hope that's what the situation was. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's seen some stuff, fighting some other people, and realized like, hey, my best interest is to fight Earl Spence. Like, no ifs, ands, buts about it. My best interest is to fight Earl Spence. Ryan and Tank just did 1.2. We already got a history. Even if it fizzled down, people can be mad about it. It lost a little steam. But if they announce and say that fight is signed, sealed, and delivered, people gonna go crazy. They're gonna go batshit crazy still. You know what I'm saying? Like if you say base put it like at 100%, right? That's what people want to see. And maybe it dropped to 80 or 85%, but people still want to see that damn fight. They both still active. People still want to see it, and they still gonna pay for it to get it. You know what I'm saying? Call it what you want, but they still gonna pay bread to go see them two dudes fight. I mean, it just is what it is. I'm just saying. They gonna spend bread to go do that. You think they won't? They will. And the tickets gonna sell out. Don't think for 1 second if those tickets are posted online at SeatGeek, StubHub, Ticketmaster, wherever the hell they at. Trust and believe. Believe me, they gonna sell out. They gonna sell the fuck out. People, oh, well, lost some steam. Look, put it like this. It might have lost some of it, but guess what? They still right here, and they still gonna be fighting for undisputed. So guess what? It's worth it's worth still paying for watching and seeing. It still has value. Because guess what? We as fans want that fight. That's the difference. We want that fight. We might necessarily not want it, the Tank and Ryan Garcia, but it was necessary. It was necessary. He got pushed. I got put on a pedestal, on a plateau that he wasn't ready for. And guess what? He had to be knocked off, just like T.O., Cambosos, and now Loma gonna get knocked off too. Like they are ranking these guys over them, and they already know that they are better fighters than them. They know T.O. and Loma and Cambosos not better fighters than Shakur Dev and Tank. Yeah, not even Frank Martin. You know. But guess what? That's the narrative that they want to push because they can sell it. You know what I'm saying? Remember we talked about that little red and white banner that they got, and they're the worldwide leader in sports. They got millions and millions and millions of people. I don't think it takes them one time to push or put any type of narrative out there and it'll grow legs. Because guess what? They got so many people. They got so many people, so many followers, so many casuals that they said it's golden. People's not gonna question. ESPN said it. It gotta be true. They said they're the worldwide leader in sports. It gotta be true. hmm And they gotta. So they put something out. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow legs. Believe that. So just think about it. They start talking about Spence and Bud is done, and everybody and all these other outlets start talking about it. YouTube gonna go crazy because the fucking fight is signed and it's announced. You can buy tickets, and they gonna sell the fuck out. Unfortunately, they still gonna sell. So even though it's installed and all this other, people hoping that hey, this fight still can happen. They do. Hmm. They still wish it is gonna happen. They hope and pray that it does because they still want to see it no matter what because the best fighting the best. They still want to see it. and that'll be for undisputed. People want to see that they can sell that fight too, and it's for championship undisputed. It's for the history books. Yep, because the winner of it is gonna be on a short list of history, a very short list. You know, yeah, very short list of history, and that's what it's gonna be. That's exactly what it's gonna be. They're gonna be on a short list in the history books, and but they'll be the 10th undisputed champion, something like that. I think Devin was the ninth. Go to take. I had to check, but I could be wrong. I couldn't be. I believe it's the ninth, eighth, ninth, one of them joints. So that one is gonna be on there. Bud was able to win it. He'll be a two-time. Like he's on a really, really, really short list for the men. Pretty much by himself. He will be by himself. Unless Usyk able to get, you know what I'm saying, the Fury fight, and he able to beat Fury, then he'll be two-time undisputed for a man in the four belt era. But if Bud able to do that and capitalize on that, hell, he would be that. He would be that person being on this short list. We want to talk about confidence and accolade here. There you go. Yeah, that's a damn great one. You got something that Floyd Mayweather said he couldn't he did that he didn't even do. You know what I'm saying? That's a small list. You there by yourself. You're over there all by yourself. You heard? Short company, chilling by yourself. You know what I'm saying? The people will be trying to catch up to you to catch on that. All right, William Old School. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Go and take care of your business, man. You know, Earl just trying to get on that first short list. Then go up. That's his goal. And he even said he been sitting out and doing what he got to do because it's bud or nothing for him. You see what I'm saying? Like he tired of playing. He want that undisputed, and he want to fight Bud for it. Lord willing, hopefully it get done because I'm a man of my word. If Earl or Team Spence or PBC or Espinoza said it, and okay, then I'm more inclined to listen to them because they the people that's the party and decide to represent Earl Spence as well as him representing himself. So that's what I'm looking for. If we can get that, then cool. Like, wait, no. Hell, they can put, yep. Shit, August wouldn't be bad. They give people enough time to get a whole another month of, you know, to you got to middle of June to finish negotiating. Preferably, you want to be done. Say if they do August, right? You want to be done with all that by mid June, no later than the end of June. You want to be having all that shit done and ironed to ring it out by June, because July and August you wanted that to be pressers and all that shit. You know, city to city pressers and all that good stuff like that. That's what you want. So then you got time, people, is being promoted more and more and more and more. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? There you go. You can have that, what I'm saying, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Locked, loaded, and you good. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you got time. You ain't got to rush no training camp. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no excuses from neither side. You didn't have enough time. You wasn't healed. You wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? You done rested up. You didn't spend time with your kids. Took the vacations. Y'all done both made some bags. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Cool. But now it's like, all right, y'all both should be good. Both should be A1. So let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fans don't have no problem with that. Y'all been fighting for a while. Let's go ahead and give us that. And then we ain't gonna be tripping at all. If you wanna be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? And depending if it's a rematch clause in their saves or it's a one fight. AB, TWT, the professor. Salute to you, my brother. What's good with you, AB? Think about if it's a one fight deal for them. It ain't no rematch on it. Then you got that's a one and done. You gotta go out here and get it in and go perform and do your best. Because you ain't even got a rematch set up or a rematch clause. But if they do, they'll probably try to do it for either say if they do it in August, they ain't gonna turn around and fight in December. So that's why like you wanna be fighting it this month or next month, July at the latest. That way you have a rematch set up because they ain't gonna do no turnaround. So it's like, what's the plan? You know what I'm saying? If Mel ain't going nowhere, then it's like, okay, either you gonna rock out for the rest of this year since you don't have time to rest and heal up, and then fight and move up next year after if you do get this fight and have to fight two times. So we don't know. We'll see. But if it does happen, shit, we there. Me and Quee, we in that thing. No questions asked. If that joker get made, they say they talking. Trust and believe. We in that jump. We will be at that bit. No questions asked. We gonna be there. Joseph Harris Sr., salute to you. Appreciate you pulling up. Smash that like button for me. We gonna get to that. We'll get to it. It's gonna tie all in together. DP Rocker, my brother, TWT, what's good, fam? We'll drop you on AB a flame real. Yeah, I see, cool. I see, honey, bro. You know, you know how it go. You know how this shit go. You know how this shit go. You know. So that's how we looking at it, man. It'd be dope if it happened, but we just gotta wait and see. So he did confirm they have been talking. They in negotiation. So let's see how this go. How this goes this time around. You know what I'm saying? That's that. That's all we can do now. Let's see what plays out from here. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, Tank and Ryan Garcia motivated people to want to go ahead and get in the ring and you know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like hopefully. Time will tell on that. But we just gotta wait and see, like I said, man. Gotta wait and see. So, Rolly, y'all know Rolly, he fighting for that super WBA strap. And, he fighting this 40-year-old. And just imagine again, Rolly winning and having a major belt, what I'm saying, at 140. Um, I'm thinking to myself, like, all right, y'all thought he talked and popped this shit before. We ain't seen shit. We ain't seen shit. Just know that we ain't seen shit yet. We have not seen nothing because if he win that belt, he is gonna get the pop in his shit like none before. And this is after getting knocked out by Tank. So it's like, okay, so this is gonna tie into Canelo and Tank and you know, people use them for example because the argument is whom between they saying Tank and Canelo, who's the face, right? Okay. So what opponent has Canelo fought that after they fought him and lost or got knocked out, they went and got another title shot immediately? That they popularity and they clout and fame didn't grow. Like he fought Caleb Plant, but he got his bag up, but we already know who Caleb Plant was because he was already a champion, you know. So that's all I'm saying. Not being funny, but that's what I'm saying. Like we seen it twice. We seen Pitbull Cruz popularity and the way they view him go up. We seen Ryan Garcia. He's already put on his pedestal. Already got a Gatorade deal, but in the boxing sense, more eyes and his popularity has grew. And now he has freaking 1.2 million pay-per-view buys on his fight resume. You know what I'm saying? Like when he goes sit down at the table and go and talk to somebody at 140, hell, he can demand the A side because who at 140 has did any pay-per-views? You know what I'm saying? Yep. Canelo grew off of Floyd's back. People are growing off of Tank's back. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Canelo he got his foot in the door off of losing to Floyd because Floyd was the man in the draw. Pitbull, Ryan, they got their popularity and it has grown and it's going up because they lost to Tank. Rolly got knocked out and got a title shot at the next division. He went up. They didn't try to get Gary Antoine back in that joint. Shit, they didn't hell. They didn't ask people that was already there. You didn't try to get hell. Hmm. Reed's already got a belt. Shit, Ryan, they could have asked you. You chose to want to fight Tank, so you kind of iced yourself out that equation because you already had a fight set. You see what I'm saying? You already had a fight set. Like you missed out, but he ain't tripping because guess what? If he go back up there now with those numbers on his tab now, Say he go fight Rolly. Rolly win. Rolly got he is a champ. Got a super belt, a piece to undisputed. You go up there and fight him and win. Now you a champ. Canelo not making nobody no stars off their name. Like these dudes or can go around and get moved up in all type of sanctioning bodies because they lost the tank. Now we knew your John Ryder was not gonna do no numbers. Like you couldn't even get John Ryder out of there. Miss Knockout Boxing 86 TV, salute to the sis. What's going on, Queen? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like you couldn't even get John Ryder out of here. Yeah, I heard people prediction he gonna knock him out in six. Some people he gonna knock him out between by nine. You know, I heard all type of things. That man didn't do nothing. He knocked him down, busted his nose up. Whoop did you do? But that man survived. And Canelo is not the same fighter. That mileage is rolling. That mileage is adding up and piling up on that man. Now he seemed a step slower. Yeah, remember when he used to be able to get out of the way and that upper body movement is so immaculate and so good. Guess what? Them knees are getting worse. To have effective upper body, you gotta have a strong, firm base. Your knees gotta be intact because your feet are planted. You move the upper body. You know what I'm saying? So them knees are bad. Y'all see him wearing them Dwayne Wade knee braces and sleeves in the boxing ring? Y'all see him? He be having knee sleeves on. I ain't lying. That man have a knee sleeve on. Both knees in the boxing ring. I'm like, man, that boy knees are horrible. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey, it happens over time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it at 23, you already had 42 fights. Like, think about that, y'all. At 23, you had 42 fights already. So you already like you already got fought more than some people fight in their career, and they finish up at 38. That's all I'm saying. Like they right there. Like you already done had a whole career. We got people like Keyshawn, they 25 and they ain't even got 10 fights. You know what I'm saying? Shakur 25. He got what 20? Like you doubling they fights already. Way before then. They weren't even pro during that time. They were still in the Emmys. Like, bro, you got that's a lot of mileage. A lot of wear and tear on your body, man. We can't overlook that because that's there. That's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like your style of fighting, like you can put a lot of pressure on your knees at this point. Yeah, we don't know. It was all fine. It was all good at first. But hey, we don't know. I mean, it showed because the movement is slowed down. You're not never been that boxer fleet of feet or move like that. You've been a talented fighter though. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that you can't fight because that you can do. You can fight, but you done lost a step, brother. I don't know if maybe it's a mental thing as well, paired with his body. You know what I'm saying? It's slowly breaking down because he got a lot of miles on his body. Canelo is like that Mercedes you got in 2000. You got the S550 Mercedes in 2000. Wonderful, badass whip. You know what I'm saying? 23 years later, it's still rolling. It's strong, but guess what? It ain't strong as it was. Like he got some wear and tear on it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go do some restore, some resto mods on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Replace some parts. But this a body. You can't go replace no parts. You can't go replace your ligaments and tendons. And you can get surgery, but you know what I'm saying? You might have to remove. Can't go replace your arm or your punching power and all this and all that. You can do that to a car. You can go add power to a vehicle. Hmm. You can go boost it with turbo or supercharger. You know what I'm saying? Get a big blower and all that stuff. Yeah, you could do that. But this your physical body, how you live. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna move around like that, homie. Hmm. Mm-mm. Nah, I don't think so. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, now you 60 plus. Yeah, 63 fights in, and it's like you got a lot of miles, man. Like you thir- yeah, you 33 and you got 63 fights. Like, huh? 33 fights? I mean, 63 fights or 33? You 33. EJ 33. Bud 35. Bud 40. You still about 23 times more than him. Literally 23 times more, and you 2 years young. I mean, I'm just saying, that's a lot. That's a lot of heat on you, man. That's a lot. That's a lot. Gonna make a murder. Yeah, you know I am. This one I would eat for lunch. That big pack was cabbage. Oh, I guess. Mm. Mm. I bet y'all. Had to run the house real quick. Now 3 boxes. Salute, my bro. Was good? Picasso, salute, bro. Was good with you? Now, yeah. Father Time undefeated. Ain't no waste for no man. You're right, Joseph. Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't. So it's like, how does it feel? And Canelo, you tried to avoid Andre and Charlo and Maria Benavidez now here recently, and guess what? Hmm. You aged yourself out. Like you were steady maneuvering and ducking and dodging around them. You fought them. You should have fought them between 23 and 28, between those years. Cause see, that's what it would have been. It would have been. It would have been lit. It would have been real popping during that time. Because see, Canelo was at his best, probably during that time. Probably, probably to say, I say, he lost to Floyd at 23. I say about, mm, I say about 25, 25 to 30, give or take. So I think about Canelo from the age 25 to 30, probably was when he was at his best, somewhere in there. Even if he wasn't fighting the best competition, too, you know what I'm saying? Uh, due to his skill, he probably was at his best during that time, right? I say. So look at it like this. Now, you been fighting, you staying active, you busy. Don't get it twisted. You active, but at the same time, what up? Who you been active with? Like who you been fighting during this time matters because you need somebody that's gonna have you prepped and prepared to fight. Even Andrade, even Charlo, Benavidez, Maria, Caleb Plant, good, that's a start. But you go from that to you go from that to damn John Ryder, the person that got a win over Zach Parker. That's where you go to next. Okay, okay, cool. So go ahead and hop in there with Maria to see if this gonna be enough for you. Beating John Ryder. Matter of fact, going 12 with John Ryder, even worse. You went the full 12-piece McNugget with John. And if you the face, like everybody said you were, right? Wouldn't this pay per view still do about 200, 300K if you the face with a nobody? Because he wasn't that guy. Louis Hinton was good with you, my guy. Salute to you. John Ryder wasn't this world beater, somebody we was clamoring for, like, yeah, go beat John Ryder. No, we wasn't. Fortunately, we was not. You know, that's not somebody we yelling and screaming for. Like we need that fight. We need to see John Ryder in there with Saul Canelo Alvarez. Ooh, nah, nah, that's not something we was looking for. But we got it. It's over with. Ryan Garcia. We knew that he was being clout chasing the captain. Like there was no story, no backdrop, no storyline, no plot, no twist when it came to Canelo and John Ryder. But you do have a storyline and a history with Mel and Mal Charlo with a Demetrius Andre. You do have history with them. So guess what? When they're trying to make that fight, they can seal it on y'all history and that y'all don't like each other and y'all gonna be talking. Yeah, that's right. You can sell that. What can you sell with John Ryder and Canelo? For all these, Canelo fans that say he the face and all this. Okay, you and what's the name? You and Cato Plant did those numbers because y'all were what on the PBC side. When people do good numbers, they're typically on the PBC side. Only person other than that is Jake Paul. And what I'm saying he got his own separate fan base and all that, but it was still Suleiman and them trying to push and support him as well. So they were trying to make him a draw in the store, even though he a exhibition fighter. And they guess what? They know they can sell him. And he got millions of fans, and guess what? They just so happen to buy. You know what I'm saying? They buy his stuff. Unfortunately, they buy his. They're here for his success. They want to see him do well. Then they show up. You know they. But then they found out what it was, and now we'll see where he goes and what he does from there. You know what I'm saying? But PBC, Showtime, PBC, Fox. That's where you're gonna get your pay-per-view numbers at. Like he did them before, but in this prior era, like that was 800K. That's cool. That's good numbers. But Caleb Plant actually had a name. No matter if he was the biggest draw, but guess what? He had a big enough name. We knew who Caleb Plant was. You ask the average person, they can't tell you who the hell John Ryder is, man. They can't tell you. They don't know. It ain't his fault. They don't know who no damn John Ryder is, bro. No. They can't tell you. But Tank making people boosting their popularity, and John Ryder, you're going to make. I mean, Canelo. What is John Ryder going to get after this? Maybe a little bit more respect, a little bit more kudos. But are they going to start pushing that John Ryder is as good as Canelo Alvarez? No. Then they have to say that Canelo is not good as they thought he was, or they pushing and trying to say that he is. Because if he was that good and he was, what y'all said he would have beat Bill. Bill was no slouch, but he would have beat Bill. He wouldn't have got washed. He would have been able to make adjustments. But that we seen it then. The decline was evident in the Bill fight. He had no answer. So it was just a matter of time. Nah, that's what I said. I didn't say he was big. I said he had a name. Maybe not the biggest draw, but he had a name with that belt. He did have some name. You mentioned Caleb Plant. People did know who he was. Not maybe not everybody. Nah, he wasn't no star like that, but people know he was talented and shit. He did have some sort of name. Shit, John Ryder. You beating Zach Parker not gonna give you no name. You won a belt holder. You won a champion. But Pitbull, they benefiting off of it. Ryan Garcia finna definitely benefit off this. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna eat off these fights with Tank. Rolling, definitely eating it and benefiting off that fight with Tank. Two of them got knocked out and they potentially could end up fighting each other. Two people that got stopped by them. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm like, how? How? Joseph, how can it be 10-10? I'm like, okay. But guess what? He's gonna grow even bigger after this loss. Rolly has shown he has grown to be a bigger draw with fighting Tank and getting knocked out. Both of them got stopped, and they can end up fighting each other. Mm, hold on. What happened? My bad, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Take care of something. But yeah, Judge was crazy in that round the tank. 10-10 after a knockdown, like crazy. Jose Diaz, what's good with you, bro? Just crazy shit. Yeah, Tank has got equalizers. He don't have to leave it to the judges. He can go to the judges, but he don't have to. That he probably had Edgar Chavez, salute fan, what's good with you? He probably had an inkling in his mind that they probably was already having some, you know what I'm saying, some rounds being up or being in favor of Ryan. So he probably already knew that he was working on. I seen in training, like he was working on that shot. And he's working on, keeping Ryan's left hand occupied and take it away from him. So I was like, yeah, it's only a matter of time before it's only a matter of time before he get touched. And when he does, it's on. It's only a matter of time. They know it. Folks know it. It's only a matter of time, man. So I'm like, you got to get that man his credit because people are building and they are growing based off of being connected to him. Like, you got to give him his credit. Like, you can't stand about it. Ain't no capping about it. Can't lie about the shit. So that's just keeping it a buck all the way 1,000. You can't bullshit about it. Now he gonna need those accolades to go with it to complete and submit everything that he's trying to accomplish. Just like Floyd, he got a table full of belts and a table full of money. That's all we seen when he was flashing. You got about 40 belts, 30 belts, or whatever, give or take. And then you got a table full of money. Same shit. At the same time because he proud and he's showing off in those belts, those trophies, accomplishments, right? And he's showing off this money that part of him being and having those accomplishments that they helped him get that bag too. So I'm like, when people be like, "Oh man, no, 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 no." Anybody doing any type of sport, they want to be the best. They want to be a pro at it. I mean, that's every kid's dream to be a champion. Come on now. Everybody wanting to be the best, try to make it to the Hall of Fame, and whatever it may be that they choose. So yeah, it matters. It definitely matters. So that's what I say about that. It matters. So they gonna need those accolades. They need both because for the history books and to get to where you want to be and cement your legacy, you're gonna need those numbers too. I mean those belts. You're gonna need those. The numbers that's good. But you need both to because they may be loving it now, but one way or the other, guess what? They still gonna find some way to slight a person about it or for it. Still gonna find a way. Unfortunately, y'all, they're gonna find a way to still do that shit. They don't make it right, but they will. We see how easy things could be nitpicked and combed through. Canelo had that fame. He had kind of a little lid on it for a little bit, but guess what? He lost it. Now Tank is in front of him, like he is. Unfortunately, Canelo is going to keep going on the path he's going now. Do y'all think he's going to fight either David, Benavidez, or Morrell? I don't. He's not even going to fight Charlo here. Yeah, that's a decline. We know what we're looking at. We know what we're looking at. He know that's all bad. It's all bad. You go in there trying to fight either one of them dudes. All bad. All bad. Hmm. Let me get to the next one though. So it's clear to see it's not even close at this point. Like he allowed it to go to shit. Like Canelo allowed that to fall to the wayside. Like he didn't take advantage when it was hot and it was boiling and people was calling him this and that. He didn't take advantage of it. Whether he won or lost, because you just lost the big one. If you would have fought Charlo or Andre, you would have helped. He would have did himself some justice and helped himself in a whole lot, in a way, 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 way better fashion. Definitely would. But since he forked it off, guess what? Kind of fucked up. Other people done got hot and they done took off, and now you got to deal with that. Unfortunately, you behind the eight ball. You're regressing. So guess what? It's all bad. All bad. But we get to this Devin Haney and Loma. May 20th, I don't see enough people really putting enough respect or, giving enough credit to the card. That's actually a very good card, man. That's a very good card. We know Shakur Stevenson fought Jeremiah Nakatila. You know what I'm saying? I believe they was at 30 during that time. But he since then he been on a win streak and he done put himself in position and he's ranked pretty decently, across the bodies, across the sanctioned bodies, that is. So now he's fighting Raymond Muratalla. Muratalla has been slowly climbing his way up and making his name known in the 135 division. Now they're fighting. Uh, Muratalla been asking for this fight. After his last win, his last two fights, he's been asking and talking about this fight. They finally got it made. He beats Nakatila because Nakatila ranked number 8, I believe, and he's number 10. Now he'll crack this top 10. And like I've been telling people, you better watch out for Raymond Muratalla, aka Cheese. He with the shits, y'all. He with the shits. He with the shits. Unfortunately. And like I always been telling people, if they don't be careful, he's gonna upset some of their favorite fighters, right? And he's making his way. He's climbing on up the ranks, y'all. I've been trying to tell people this. People don't want to believe it, but I've been telling them, like, hey, don't sleep on him. I'm just saying. People don't want to listen. Now, I've been telling Abdullah Mason, all these guys, Emiliano Vargas, these dudes are coming up. They hot. They ready. They rolling. They ready for some action and for some smoke, for real. Don't get it twisted, like, because they're young. Oh, it's definitely coming. It's on the way. It's definitely on the way. It's on the way, y'all. And they better be careful because some of these fighters that they sitting still, if they too stagnant, they gonna be in trouble. They're gonna be in trouble. If they stay still too long and become too stagnant, they gonna be in trouble. Because guess what? These young dudes, they not coming for the shits and giggles, man. They not coming with the games. They ready to go. They with the action. They want all the smoke. A lot of them do, and they on the rise. Also on that card, you got Valdez fighting Adam Lopez. That's a rematch for him. Uh, you got Nakatani and Maloney fighting. They fighting for a championship belt. I think at the bantamweight, I believe. Uh, Nico Ali, watch he makes his return. Not the biggest fan, but hey, they keeping the man fighting in the ring, so he'll be. He hadn't announced his opponent, but he's on the card. Then you have Abdullah Mason fighting on the card. Emiliano Vargas. Then you have uh, Floyd Cash, Flo Diaz fighting on the card. Mm, who else? Who else? Who else? What dude name? Let me double check. His name just slipped my mind. His name just slipped my mind. I got it though. Amari Jones. Amari Jones on there as well. That's the last person I was missing. So you got a lot of young top ranked prospects and some of the better prospects that's around about to mix it up yet again. So now, only thing we can do is like, all right, let's see how this pan out. But they active. Top rank is pairing them dudes up. They staying in the ring. They staying busy. Hey, I can't knock that. I'm not mad at it. Keep them young dudes busy. If they happen to get these dudes out the way, they not injured. Get them checked out, cleared. And let's go. Get back to it. That's simple. Get back to the business, and you all good. And like I say, I'm enjoying the fact they keeping them active. They going. You know what I'm saying? Shoot fought in April. They had the other young guns on there. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, come on now. Like they putting these dudes in there. Them young cats, they fighting. Only thing they can do is get better and gain more experience. That's all they can do. Gain more experience and keep getting better. Then of course, the main event is Dale and Loma. It might be a little past the time than we really wanted to see it. But guess what? At the same time, we still got the fight. And guess what? They're defending his undisputed title at the same time. Yes, indeed, he is. He's defending that title, those titles. That is that status. You know what I'm saying? That Bob Arum been trying to fish and set up and poke and pry to try to get there for Loma. It's right here. It's in his face. He only have to wear it. It's right here. He get a chance. He get his shot. Now, what is Loma gonna do with it? He say they got his speed, his power, his condition, and reflexes. Okay, well let us see then. Let us see, Loma. We ain't convinced. We need to see, homie. Straight up. Everybody curious. What you gonna do? Because you arguably lost to Jermaine Ortiz in people's eyes. So you got something to prove. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. So what's next? Hmm. Let us see that. Okay, bet that. Well, that means you shouldn't. I don't want to hear nothing about no rust. I don't want to hear nothing about you wasn't conditioned, you wasn't right because you say you still got all that. Okay, bet, cool. We gonna hold them to that. Hmm. We gonna hold you. We gonna hold them to them words like like OGKQ call them baby shoes. We gonna hold baby shoes to that. We gonna hold them to that. Remember? Yep. Baby shoes, baby feet. Yeah, he be having all type of names for 'em. You know what I'm saying? Like man, them baby shoes, they ain't finna put nobody with baby feet in the war. You know what I'm saying? Like OG be going in on them, but that's what he called them. You know what I'm saying? Like they just happen to be the name that he got for him. Unfortunately, but show us, prove us that you still got them skills and all this other. Cause we waiting, we looking. We need to see straight up. We just said we need to see all that you talk about. It sound good. Let us see, homie. Because Dev did get better. You know what I'm saying? He got better. Like he was younger then. You should have hopped on it then. And he got short arms. Not saying you can't get inside, but you're gonna have a tough time trying to neutralize his jab. If you can't neutralize Dev's jab, then You in trouble. You in trouble. That's just real talk. Because if you can't neutralize the jab, you're going to have hell on wheels. You'll have hell on wheels. Then he's not as flashy. His reflexes are not there as they once were. Just like Canelo, Loma has a lot of miles on his body. Didn't he have what 300, 400 amateur fights, give or take? And you're not even 20 fights in your professional career. That's because you was fighting kids so long, you aged yourself out. Oops. Yeah, you should have been pro a long time ago. Yeah, let's keep it a buck. You should have been pro a long time ago, homeboy. A long time ago. So what? Iron does sharpen iron, but what does a 25-year-old gain from fighting 18-year-old? I'm just saying. If you were so good, why you wait so long to come pro? Now I know they treat the amateurs good overseas, give or take. I understand that. But if you so great, like they say, why you didn't go pro to prove you're great? We just saying. Like this question's like we want to know. You want to know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give me one quick second, real quick, y'all. Hold on, one quick second. My apologies, y'all. My bad. I'm here. I'm here double working, y'all. Yeah, I mean, I'll say it's even on the inside against Loma. I don't think that he's in a risk like that. When has Loma just been known to be a knockout puncher or this power puncher? I mean, boxing anything can happen, but I mean, I'm just saying. Excuse me, excuse me, y'all. So that's all I'm saying. Like, when have we seen him to be this KO knockout puncher? I've never been really his style, really him. You know, those never been really his traits as, oh yeah, I'm gonna knock you, I'm gonna stop you. Bruce Gas, boxing jazz, and more. Salute my brother Bruce Gas. You know what I'm saying? Like, never seen it. Brian Corbett, TW2, my brother, what's good, BC? I see you in this joint again, my brother. Like, you working, but that's never been his thing. That's all I'm saying. We never seen him. Oh yeah, he's gonna no. That's all I'm saying. We ain't seen that. So yeah. So I think like if he can't neutralize any of that, he gonna have a problem with the range and the distance and just the length and size of Devin Haney altogether. I mean, you see him, he heavyweight. No, he just a big young dude. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, he is. You got to figure out what you gonna do with it. How you gonna negate that? How you gonna negate that? $1 million question. I'm saying, what are you gonna do? Just keep him in the hunt, y'all. He at a disadvantage. He's older. He's not as fast. He risks way more chances of not being successful than now. Like, he was better off what? Trying to fight him a long what, years ago? But there's no, just like against Cambosos, he got to go in here and be almost perfect, almost perfect, because he know they're gonna do what they're gonna do. What, give Loma some rounds already? That's all I'm saying. Reading y'all comments. Yeah, they know Loma got the powers that be. Um, like I say, Loma have some moments in there because he still does have some talent, but he gonna put up with the fight. But I just feel like he'll have some spots in there where he look good, but overall, I just feel like he outmatched. You know what I'm saying? At least me. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I mean, I don't know how everybody else feel. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the young man talent. I do think that he's more seasoned at this point now, and I think that he's in a much better situation. I think he's in a way better situation to be more successful. He gained experience, defend his belts and things of that nature. I think that only superseded Devin Haney's status and gonna help him continue to grow. I mean, he still is young, so guess what? He has a lot of time to continue to keep going. hmm Like since Dev can move, that's gonna have him. That's gonna cause problems for long. That's gonna cause some potential problems for him. So you know, I think they youth, the size, the range, uh, just the excellent jab and the very good punch placement is gonna be a problem for him, man. And I think he gonna struggle with that drastically, y'all. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I gotta take care of some business, man. Like I got a lot of business I need to get done real quick. Some important shit. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Appreciate y'all. Y'all smash the like button if y'all didn't already. Y'all be great. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.